And our word for today on this Christmas weekday, on this Friday, January the 3rd, our word for today is revealed. Revealed, our word for today, and here to talk about it, Debbie Georgianni. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, Dave and Ron. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. This is amazing. Marty and I are getting ready to do our Epiphany blessing on the threshold of our home. I just love it. This is just a beautiful time to start the year right. And I loved your reflection on the word revealed, Dave.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah, it was amazing. I was taking in every single word. I loved how you said to imagine, to think big. I say dream big. Really view things in a broader, bigger, more expansive way that's going to lift the mind, lift the spirit. And it made me think of the Christian song "I Can Only Imagine." The singer's life story that he wrote the song to reflect what he had gone through when he was growing up. And the group is Mercy Me, and the song "I Can Only Imagine." I would encourage folks, because of the way that song really hits deep into the spirit and allows people to explore the magnificence of God and how, beyond words, beyond comprehension, beyond anything we could ever try to get into our brains at this time, at this point in our life, we need to just keep thinking as big as we possibly can. So explore it. And anything we can do, like that song, "I Can Only Imagine," or just sitting and daydreaming and imagining all that is to be, all that's to come, all that's waiting for us. It really is important, especially in the world we live in today. Because if you look at how the world is training us and conditioning us, it is telling us not to, and we've said this before on this show, not to look up, not to stay focused, and to look down and to really get hooked into what's going on in the world. That's a dangerous position to be in, and it's not healthy for us at all. We need to look up, think bigger, and go and really understand as best we possibly can. And I love how you brought up St. Thomas Aquinas, because I was going to bring it up exactly of him receiving the vision.
I knew you would, so I was just trying to get to it first.
Yeah. Well, it's so true, because he's everybody loves St. Thomas Aquinas, and you were spot on. He's like the most brilliant mind, and he, if it wasn't for St. Thomas Aquinas, we wouldn't even have a tenth of what we know about the angels. We wouldn't even, and it's amazing. And then all the other things he did, the Summa was just packed with everything we need to know from a theology standpoint. But then to have him say that it's all straw, and everybody goes, "Oh, well, it has to do with his writing is just, is inadequate." No, it has to do with what he has seen is so much bigger that he's like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't even capture 1/100th of it."
Right.
And so it's fascinating. So our God is so big. But let me just share one thing real quickly. I think the reason why we can't comprehend it is because if we did, we would all be racing, and I mean racing, to get out of here.
Yeah.
So I think the good Lord puts a blanket over our minds so that we do go through this thing called life.
Love it, love it, love it.
That's
Debbie,
great.
real quickly, I want to take you back to the Epiphany blessing. You can find that blessing on CatholicNewsAgency.com. You can find it on usccb.org. You can find it all over the place. But I love that you and Marty are doing it. Every Catholic household should do it. The Epiphany blessing, look it up if you're not familiar with it. And give yourself a special blessing this year by blessing your home with it.
Absolutely. Thanks, you guys, so much for having me on Fridays. I look forward to it each and every week.
Oh, we do too, Debbie. Thank you so much, and we'll keep you in our prayers, and you keep us in yours, okay?
Absolutely. God bless you both.
Love you, Debbie. So Debbie having surgery before we see her again, so praying all goes well with that. Love you, love you, love you. Can't wait to catch up next week.